I am here to explain to you this crazy run that we're going to try to do, and I call it an Albatross Nuzlocke. What is an Albatross Nuzlocke? Well, you obviously know what a Nuzlocke is. If the Pokemon faints, it dies. And there's a lot of variants on that. This is my own variant on that. And this is coming from someone who's never played a Nuzlocke run before in his life. I've only watched them. I find them enjoyable. So what the rules are, let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get right into it. Albatross Nuzlocke rules. Fainted Pokemon are considered dead. They can't be used. Except for HMs. If they have an HM we need, we can use that. But that's it. Outside of battle, of course. Fainted Pokemon cannot be boxed. So if they die, they take up a slot in our lineup forever, and we can't use them. Like an albatross hanging around our neck, the weight of our dead friends will drag us down. This is like a traditional only catch 6 Nuzlocke, except that it gives us the added flexibility and flavor of catching more Pokemon and working with the slots we do have. No use of any items in battle besides Pokeballs, so no healing, no status fixes, nothing. We can only attempt to capture the first Pokemon we see in an area unless it's a legendary or a duplicate. If we already have that Pokemon or it's a legendary, we have to kill it and try to catch the next one we see. Because we are not allowed to flee from battle either. No fleeing from battle, ever. Every fight we get into, we have to take. We can't use held items. We can't use the Master Ball. As mentioned, we can't use legendaries. No held items. Nickname all the Pokemon. And then as far as the randomization goes, this is a randomizer on top of it. Just for another layer of chaotic unpredictability. Traits and stats are unchanged. We left those alone. Everything else, though, is pretty much mixed up. Starters are completely random. Static Pokemon are completely random. In-game trains are completely random. Moves are completely random. Trainer Pokemon are random. Wild Pokemon are random. TMs are random. The move tutor is random. Compatibility remains unchanged, though. So TM and HM compatibility still adheres to the type restrictions. And the field items you find out in the field are also randomized. Some extra little things we added is, fast attacks, running shoes indoors, and a random catching tutorial just to spice things up. But that's it. That's the crux of it. That's what we're going to try to do. And I am someone who does not have a lot of Pokemon knowledge as far as the nitty-gritty types and advantages and moves go. I'm someone who played a lot of Pokemon as a kid. I'm someone who still plays Pokemon Go as an adult. I haven't played a handheld and I can't tell you how long. In a very long time. I know the simple stuff like Charizard beats Venusaur, Venusaur beats Blastoise. As far as, especially the newer gens, some of the newer types like Steel and Fairy and double weaknesses or whatever, I don't know. So you're going to see me make a lot of bonehead moves you guys are probably going to be screaming at. Why would you use that move then and there? I just don't know any better. So that's it. We're going to get right into it. We're going to see how this goes. And fingers crossed that this isn't a complete and total disaster. Now, one other thing I do want to call out. Is that we're doing this on Fire Red. And because everything is completely random, sometimes with the starter Pokemon and the first battle with our rival, it can literally be unwinnable. Because this Pokemon is totally randomized. So it could end up in a situation where we take a Squirtle and he gets a Venusaur and we just get absolutely romped because the moves are randomized too. Who knows? Anything can happen. So we're going to consider the run live and the rules in effect after we get our Pokeballs from Professor Oak. That's when the run officially starts. Before that, our Pokemon can die and get revived. Before that, we can kind of do whatever. We're not going to try to get it too cheesy here or anything, but that is the one out we're going to give ourselves is, unless we just be resetting nonstop. Non-stop resetting. So again, let's see how this goes, and fingers crossed.